The Suns trailing. And here is Paul. Inside. My player with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. My player. Yes, great play by Jackson to set it up.
Improving as a passer, you like to see Jackson realizing when his guys are open and sharing the ball accordingly.
Now here's Bridges. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Booker on the wing, covered by my player. Over my player. The shot by Booker, no good.
Awesome defense. He'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And for the Grizzlies, they're looking to build around their new face of the franchise, Ja Morant. I mean, what an addition he's been.
He is clearly the new leader in Memphis, guys, and he's ready to do big things with this team. Morant and the Grizzlies are just getting started, and this roster could be scary in a couple of years.
Yeah, Dillon Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. have been tremendous sidekicks for Morant, and they're only getting better, too. They also have a solid amount of veteran leadership on this team, so I like their potential.
To the paint. Here's McGee. Another shot. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. It's Ja Morant with the drive.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
McGee right side. Pass to Payne. Over Morant. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Booker outside. Paul outside. Ayton. Rejected by Jackson.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
My player outside. The layup off target. Now here is Shamet. Defense right on him. Pass to Crowder. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Devin Booker.
Boasting a beautiful combination of vision and playmaking ability. Booker's special with the ball in his hands.
And my player throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's good for 2.
Never shy to fire. Booker normally in the top 5 of the NBA in usage rate, and with good reason.
And my player throws it down.
He's been ever present in the paint today, getting so many of his points from in tight.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Here's Shamet. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Phoenix converting.
Tremendous recognition from Ayton. He understands the defensive schemes, which allows him to find open teammates.
To the middle. Shot left block. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Pass to Crowder. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
A prolific finisher. Ayton uses his length to throw it down.
And here's Brooks. He's guarded by Shamet, and the foul called on Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And the defender, he didn't get squared up with his feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now here's my player. And here's Jackson for three. The rebound by Crowder.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Here's Booker. He's got 9. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing some improved strength, Booker's willing to take on the defender, wins out.
Inside. Here's my player. Off with the layup. The Suns leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Booker outside. Over my player. My player with the block. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Pass to Shamet. Paul outside.
They're playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in the first quarter, didn't shoot it well at all, but they didn't get discouraged. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
And my player throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Is he down yet?
Well, that was a nice way to wrap up that possession, no matter how you look at it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 1. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game thus far?
Well, you see the shot blocking, and you definitely see the intimidation factor he brings. This is a guy that commands respect along that back line.
He also changed a number of shots just because guys were afraid to challenge him. He's done a great job of getting into their heads.
Now here is Booker. Pass to Paul. And good, coming off the assist by Booker.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Down low, Bridges. Off on the layup.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do there.
Pass to Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Phoenix trailing. Booker outside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Pulls up. But they get it back. And it's Ja Morant with the rebound. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. I don't know that that is the type of flair you want to see in this type of game. In a close game, the important thing is 2 points, not the dramatics.
Ah, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess it was nice.
Yeah, and I mean, I certainly can't fault him for it, although maybe I would have if he'd missed it.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And my player throws it down.
Some hang time on the rim puts a cherry on the top of that slam.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength can really get a team rolling.
Yeah, look at the bench just going crazy.
Yeah, they're going crazy, and these displays of strength, Blake, that you alluded to, can really put the other team on its heels, but we'll see.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up. To the paint. Pass to Adams. Back to my player. And my player throws it down.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Payne. He has 7. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here's Memphis. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to my player. Yes, and a nice assist from Anderson.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Johnson. Bridges. Now Shamet. Defended by Anderson. Here's Payne. The tray. Drills it from outside.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working for him in the first half.
Down low. And my player throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
A signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
A nice shot by Johnson.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc. Use the rim to get some true hang time.
He just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than his takeoff.
Yeah, watch out below.
That was incredible, and this is one reason why I love the game so much.
Here's Payne. He's got 10. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to my player. Bridges with it. 5 points in the game. Now here is Shamet. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And we'll be back right after this. And only 1 quarter remaining. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
Well, once he got into a groove, it seemed like everyone knew it was coming. A scoring onslaught.
Yeah, once he saw a few baskets go through the hoop, he built momentum, and the defense has tried to react, change some things, but it's really not worked out for them.
Bridges gets the bucket.
These fans, they are getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
Absolutely. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point. I'll bet this one's close all the way.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. They've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Shot is good by Paul.
And here's the thing about Paul. Despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
Here's my player. Great D that time from DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
They've had their chances. They're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten things up execution-wise.
Now here is Morant. And my player throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Is he down yet?
Well, that was a nice way to wrap up that possession, no matter how you look at it.
Here's Booker. Now Ayton. Unable to get that one to go. Some solid defense from Jackson. To the inside. The shot. That misses off the backboard. The Suns with the lead. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Ja Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Paul with it. Now guarded by my player. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker. And here's Bridges. They get it back. Ayton, soft touch off the glass.
8 of the last 10 points, that's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
And great job by his teammates.
Yeah, nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't have to be.
It's been a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Stolen by Paul. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Jackson.
Not his best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
And my player throws it down.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
You have to assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was right there.
And it's my player missing. Crowder with it. Brooks picks him up. And stolen by my player. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Such a clutch performer. He loves being in those situations. A lot of guys say they do, but he truly does.
Phoenix calls timeout.
He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there and wants to talk things over.
And how could he? Really had to take a timeout there and try to take away some of their momentum.
Yeah, they'll try anything.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, covered by Jackson. Here's Ayton, my player with the block. And here's Morant, my player right side. And it doesn't even draw iron. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
A lot of pressure on that free throw. Great composure to knock it down and tie this game up.
Pass to Booker. Here's Johnson, covered by Jackson. Back to Booker, looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
And it's clear why they go to Booker in big moments. He feels comfortable taking these kinds of shots.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
Yeah, it takes an extraordinary combination of not just talent, but desire also to put in the kind of performance he has.
Johnson, and that one drops for him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow like he got there.
The drive. Oh, that's dirty.
Man, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say no. Put as much on the finish as you can.
Pass to my player. It's remounted by Johnson. Here's Bridges. Paul outside. Over Morant. Here's Johnson. Goes up again. And plenty of contact on the shot, so the 2 free throws coming up.
first pick in the 2018 NBA draft, and I know there usually comes a lot of pressure with being the top pick, but it's seeming more and more likely that Ayton's going to be a feared big man for years to come.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws there.
Yes! And he has brought them within 2 points.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
High post try. They grab their own miss, and it's Ayton finishing it off.
When Ayton's engaged and playing his best, he simply cannot be guarded.
Yes!
Really a sweet move getting up there with the reverse. Love that. And the fans, they got a little show right there.
That one definitely had a little something extra, guys.
A little mustard on it.
I've got to pick my jaw up off the floor, guys. Do you see it by your feet anywhere? I can't find it right now. That was incredible.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
One of the most vocal players in this league. Paul's always been known as a tremendous leader.
And my player throws it down.
He placed the pass right in front of him and let him just run right into it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but really no other option there. They did a good job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the one who'd go to the line.
A good offensive execution.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
The drive by my player. Count it!
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one, Howard?
Statement dunk.
No backing down at all right there.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
13th pick in the 2016 NBA draft. Booker has developed into one of the brightest young guards in the game, and it just shows what can happen when you work your tail off.
The drive by my player. Yes!
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, does it?
Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, Tim, well, you can never throw it down like that, but it looks fun, doesn't it? And trust me, if you need to learn how, I could teach you some lessons after this game.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, we've got even more hoops for you. It's overtime. What can this extra session tell us about my player?
Well, Blake, we're going to find out just how well
Pass to Johnson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it in.
That's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
it was. A tight game like this one, you would think that they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end, but they didn't.
Paul outside. Over my player. Paul can't hit.
Gosh, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Here's Payne, covered by Jackson. 6 to shoot from the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and it falls.
And that's a bucket Paul knows they need, and he wants to be the one to get it for him.
And Morant with the block. And he recovers it. Brooks with it. And Paul picks him up defensively. And my player throws it down.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Payne. Releases. But they recover it.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Back to Paul. They shoot again. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
And stolen by my player. Morant, covered by Paul. Here's my player. Money!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. 0 open threes.
Phoenix calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
They can go for the 3 to win or 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation?
Well, Tim, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out, but you're looking for the best shot no matter which it is.
That's a good point. First good shot I'd take.
Paul left side. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Unreal. Paul's been doing it for years, making huge shots.
Another tie, and we are going to have a second overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And another overtime coming up. One wasn't enough. What a memorable night of basketball.
We're about to find out who's in top shape and who is not. Who spent the offseason working on their conditioning, and who spent it like Tim at the buffet line on vacation. I mean, seriously, Blake, remember, this guy had so many plates, I was concerned for him.
Hey, man, I'm in top shape. Come on. This is a huge moment, though, for MP. We can see how he performs under pressure, but also when he's tired. He's already expended so much energy out there.
Paul outside. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
That's a nice burst from Paul to convert on the drive. He moves so well with the ball, always stays in control.
Back to Brooks. Morant up top, and there's the 3-second violation. The Suns leading. Here's Bridges. Jackson with a steal. My player left side. Here's Morant. Drops it in from 11 feet.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make important shots.
Pass to Bridges. Booker. Here's Paul. No good. Ja Morant with some nice defense. Brooks attacking and finished off by Brooks.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Is he down yet?
Well, that was a nice way to wrap up that possession, no matter how you look at it.
Paul up top. He's covered by Morant. And good that time.
Such a smooth scorer. Paul's form and release are about as good as it gets.
Fast break, here they come. Right wing. Bridges, covered by Brooks. Ayton.
Just a menace in.
And a coach's challenge has been issued. A close game like this, down to the wire, and this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be real tough. The action is so fast. It's really tough to catch everything right in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review used so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing, double-checking, and the game continues on.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And my player throwing it down hard.
I don't know that that is the type of player you want to see in this type of game. In a close game, the important thing is 2 points, not the dramatics.
Ah, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess it was nice.
Yeah, and I certainly can't fault him for it, although maybe I would have if he'd missed it.
Inside. It's good. Wow, what a shot. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And he's going up for the hoop here. My player with the block. To the middle. Oh, it falls! No way!
That pass led him so perfectly, he didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. And they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, if they can come out with some points on this trip, it's just about over.
Here's my player. It's hauled in by the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. And what's your take, guys?
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
And it's slammed in by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, with tremendous natural ability and ever-growing skills, Ayton's a handful for opponents.
Pass to Brooks. Morant. My player with it. Booker covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
Paul with it. From deep three-point range. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We're going to a third overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Welcome back, and if you're still with us, I'm sure this is exactly what you'd hope for. Quite a barn burner of a game here.
You want a chance to see how your my player does in a
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close game.
my player going off tonight in a loss. Did about all that he could to help his team win the game, but in the end, it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And I'm not
First approach, no loaders, they below us.